A real Pokemon fans always have various certain questions. Like how Pokemon franchise was started. Who has started it? What is the history of this Pokemon world? How Pokemons reproduce? And because of current scenario, is this Pokemon journey the last series? Pokemon, which is actually named Pocket Monster in Japan, means monster get fit in a small pocket. The Pokemon franchise has its roots in a gaming magazine in the early 1980s in Japan. And the company name was Game Freak, started by Satoshi Tajiri and Ken Sugimori. Tajiri was the writer, while Sugimori was the illustrator. Since they soon realized that the arcade scene at the time wasn't too hot anymore and decided to develop games themselves. And then in 1995, Satoshi Tajiri created the fictional creates named Pocket Monster. And later on with the help of Nintendo, it's come into existing in 1996. Means in February 27, 1996, franchise first game was published, named Pocket Monster Red and Green. However, there is also a fun fact in it. That the Pokemon Company is actually a joint venture of 3 companies which was founded in April 23, 1998. And for those who don't know what is joint venture, then it is a business arrangement in which 2 or more parties agree to pool their resources for the purpose of accomplishing a specific task. And in the case of Pokemon, there are 3 companies who come together, named Game Freak, Creatures and Nintendo. In which Game Freak develop all the main Pokemon games. And Creatures are the producers of those games. And then finally, Nintendo is the distributor of the games. And in terms of rights, these 3 companies owns rights. And there is one more fun fact, that these 3 companies have 1/3 ownership over the brand. However, I know some of you were thinking, when Pokemon come into existing. Then in 1997, there was a writer named Takeshi Shudo, who wrote all episodes of the original series. And then on April 1, 1997, the first episode of original series get broadcast in Japan. And Pokemon anime series began that you are still watching. Since currently a rumor is spreading up, that Pokemon Journey is the last series. And in the end of this video, I'm also going to discuss about it, so stay tuned. And now let me discuss about the history of this Pokemon world. Since just like in our real world, we have some theories that how our universe was created. So in Pokemon also, there is a theory exists that say how Pokemon universe was created. And this is an official theory. So, a long time back, when there is nothing in the universe. Then from somewhere and somewhat, a single egg come into being, which then hatched into a Pokemon. And the Pokemon name was Arceus, the first Pokemon to ever exist in this universe. Then Arceus create 3 Pokemons. And these Pokemons were Dialga, Palkia and Giratina. And also give them the power of time, space and antimatter respectively. Since later on, Giratina get banished into another dimension because of its behavior. After Giratina get punished, Dialga and Palkia begin to create the Pokemon world that we know today. And then after completing of Pokemon world, Arceus then creates his elf, Pixie and Mesprit. Gives them the power of willpower, knowledge and emotion respectively. So that they could provide these things to all the living organisms that going to come into existing. And after the formation of the regions, these lake guardians dive to the bottom of present-day lakes respectively. Also then in these early times, Mew appeared on the planet, containing the DNA of every Pokemon. In starting there are various Mew in the planet, around hundreds and thousands of Mew. But later on Mew adapt different environment, and become different types of Pokemon. Now currently only one Mew is left in Pokemon universe, having the title of the ancestor of every Pokemon. Now the next to come into being, during the primal age, are Groudon, Kyogre and Rayquaza. It has been speculated, that Groudon was formed deep inside the earth from magma. And Kyogre was formed by the pressure in the deep sea trenches. While Rayquaza was formed by the minerals of the ozone layer. However, there is also another theory exists, that the 3 already existed before the oceans, lands and ozone layer did and rather proceeded to create these components of the planet themselves. But whatever, Rayquaza proceeds to fly around in the ozone layer, occasionally coming to rest at the sky pillar. Groudon and Kyogre proceed to create landmass and fill the sea, respectively. But, a chance meeting turns the 2 into rivals. And a conflict for dominance over the Pokemon world begins. Since there is also a fact, that this was eventually the first major battle in the Pokemon world. Although, these endless clashes continued until Rayquaza quells it, causing Groudon and Kyogre to retreat to their special caverns. For hundreds and thousands of years. Now after Groudon and Kyogre gone, Regigigas started shaping different land masses, making different regions in the Pokemon world. And in this process he creates Regi-Ice, Regi-Steel and Regi-Rock. And gives them the power of Clay, Ice and Magma. Then after the creation of different regions, now we also have different environment. And that being said, now humans are also come into being. And with the time passes, humans and Pokemon become friends. Also humans started to catch them in Pokeballs and battle with them for sports. That you guys are now seeing. However, I think you may have a question, that how Pokemon trainer catch Pokemon in a Pokeball? Means, what actually inside a Pokeball? Since company had never give this type of questions answer. But in this type of situation, there is a birth of theories. So there are various theories that suggests what's inside a Pokeball. But I'm going to tell you about one of the most acceptable theory. That say, when the ball hits a Pokemon, they are converted into a form of energy and are sent flying inside of it. Means in short, a Pokeball is able to convert creatures to fit inside itself. However, I suddenly remember something. That Pokemon Sun and Moon producer Junichi Masuda explained in an interview what he felt the inside of a Pokeball was like. His official statement was, I think it's safe to say that it's very comfortable inside of a Pokeball. It's a very comfortable environment. Maybe the equivalent of a high-end suite room in a fancy hotel. So after listening his statement, it seems like within the Pokeball, there's essentially a virtual reality created for the Pokemon, designed as a perfect environment for the given species. And maybe these ecosystems are designed for comfort, creating a perfect private space for its inhabitants. Although, it doesn't mean every Pokemon will like that environment. The best example could be Ash Pikachu, as we know he don't like to be in Pokeball. Whatever, I think some of you might have an insane mind. And think that, can a human go inside a Pokeball? So the answer is no. Bulbapedia clearly say that, the Pokeball are programmed not to catch humans. Now let me discuss how Pokemon reproduce. Since this topic is a downside debating topic. But still, in Pokemon world we have seen various eggs. The recent example could be Riolu. Also in Pokemon world, there is a female and male version of Pokemons. And I want to note here one thing, there is no physical contact happened between Pokemons. But besides that, aura exists in Pokemon world. So when a female aura finds a compatible male aura, then an egg magically appears. Or maybe in some case, a child magically appears. Whatever, there are also various other questions in Pokemon franchise. Like what is a Pokemon Master? How Pokemons die? Can human eat Pokemon? Why Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny look identical? And many more. So it's not possible for me to answer all this question in one video. But if you guys want me to make a separate video on it, then let me know in the comment section below. And I never say it. But this video likes target is around 1000. I hope you guys will complete it. Although now let me move to the last topic of this video. That is this Pokemon Journey, the last series. So from my side, it is too early to say this. But still, we are seeing Ash to participate in a world tournament, where we are accepting to see almost every region champions. And Ash's current companion Go is catching Pokemon faster than the blink of an eye. And if we imagine Ash win this world championship, then maybe it could be the end of his journey. But we all know Ash's primary dream is to become a Pokemon Master. And there is no proof that if Ash win this championship, then he also become a Pokemon Master. So according to me, even after championship, the journey will still continue. But still, let me wait and enjoy the series. Now that's all for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, then don't forget to subscribe this channel and hit that bell icon to get more this type of related videos in future. Thanks for watching.